it up, dog? You ready, man? What's up?
Read the motherfucking article, man. Take your motherfucking word for it. Shit. You don't take my word on shit. How long would take your word for it for? So you wait. So let me get this straight. As a matter of fact, let me take an inhale before I even ask this question here because I can already see the conversation they're gonna go with. So So let me get this straight.
Uh,
You want me to you want me to start to get on Trump. Let me make sure I hit okay here, even though I'm trying to. You want me to get on Trump so you can get on Clinton. So I mean, are you defending Trump? Is this what's going on there?
no.
No, I mean, so
How the
okay, okay, no,
conversation
no, no, no,
went?
no, okay, so no, hold. Because listen what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me try to understand the context of what's going on exactly. I mean, you want to bring up some law,
That's
you want to
that
bring up some
bullshit.
law.
You know,
But
now you
I'm
don't
just
remember the
saying,
conversation.
huh?
Now you don't remember the conversation.
No. I remember the conversation, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out exactly what goals are you trying to accomplish here. Like, what the fuck is your goal?
I want to get your ass on tape, not wanting to hold Bill Clinton accountable for the crime bill. And I want you to get you on tape, spazzing the fuck out. That's what I want to get on tape.
You're not gonna probably get the
Yeah,
same.
get
You're not gonna get that same.
exposed.
You're not gonna get that same reaction probably that I had the other night. Because but now I'm genuinely flabbergasted. Like what the fuck is the point of the crime bill? I mean I'm lost.
No, because
Okay,
here's the thing.
listen, no. I'm gonna let you talk about it. Matter of fact, we're gonna let you talk about it. But I mean, I'll respond accordingly. But like I'm fucking lost in what your objective is and like what's the overall point. You understand what I'm saying?
Because
Because
I'm
like
flabbergasted at your reaction when I asked you that question.
matter of fact, being I somewhat forgot exactly what you're gonna ask me. Yeah, I guess it'll come
And
across.
plus, you said you
No,
had
no, no,
something
hold,
ambushed me or something.
don't even refresh me. Listen, don't even refresh me. Don't even refresh me. Don't even refresh me. Let me just go ahead. Ready?
I go ahead. Huh?
All right, YouTube, Instagram, social media, whoever my brother's advertising to nowadays, been on a little bit of hiatus, but it's another cast of my brother and me. That's my brother over there. I'm me, and we got a somewhat of a freestyle topic today. We came across a subject the other day. Uh, Go ahead, get on to the nitty gritty. I mean, y'all know who my brother is right there. I mean, we gonna run it down. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, what we talk about tonight, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let him fly. So he's gonna have plenty of time to get his communication on, I can assure you. So the other night, we came across a little conversation. More than sure, most of you, if not all of you, have heard some references to Bubba. Donald Trump, who Bubba could be. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what's going on. So I mean, most of us are in tune with what's going on. I was shocked to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? That these allegations and things was flying around, and
What was the allegation?
I mean, if you want to go ahead, I mean, listen, I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, if you want to go ahead and get wild, I mean, but there was some sexual favors going on, you know what I'm saying? And
By who to who?
I mean, all I can say is Bubba had the better end of the deal, it seems like. I mean,
Okay. So
so
I mean, let
yeah,
the
but
people.
okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm saying let the people know what happened.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
what we
no,
can
I
talk
mean,
about.
listen, I mean, like I said, I think most of the people know. I mean, I don't want to be putting out no false information, but it seems like there was some concerns or references whether Bubba was Bill Clinton. So now, it seems like
No, but I'm
during
saying though, what? No, hold up. What do you mean with Bubba?
Why
What
don't you
happened
go
with
ahead and
Bubba?
share that with you want to go ahead and convey across? Hey, I'm trying to be somewhat, on the, but go ahead.
I don't even know. I'm saying, I'm asking you what happened with Bubba. Who is? Well, hold up. What's the story with Bubba? What apparently happened with Bubba?
Man, I just told you there was some sexual favors going on. You know the damn story just like I do, dog. I mean,
I'm
listen,
saying, let the people know. What if people know? You going around the subject? Like, come on, dog.
hey, like I said, I think most of the people know, uh, you know, the story in general. Kyle looking a little sorry about that, y'all. Whatever, kind of freestyle the topic tonight, but yeah, I mean, there was some sexual favors going on, some oral
So
sex.
hold on. So hold on. This is what my brother is scared to say.
I'm not
All
scared.
right.
I was getting into it,
Well,
but go ahead.
apparently a story came out that what is it, Epstein or who was it? Yeah, Epstein had either had a asked someone if they still had the picture of Donald Trump giving Bubba a blowjob.
Right on.
Okay. Now it was assumed that Bubba was Bill Clinton. So that was now, I don't know whether who heard it, didn't hear it, but that was the story we were discussing.
Right.
So,
All right. So so far as that, so far it seems Mark Epstein, the brother, says that Bubba is in no shape, form, way or fashion a reference to old Bill. So, but the point of what we were getting to here the other night is
yeah,
that, I was like, wow, number one, a story like that will really blow your mind, like if that was true. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Because then it's like, that would affect both sides of the aisle in a major way. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, just that matter of fact, if that kind of thing was going on. But what I had made the statement is that, I didn't really want to hear a story like that. Not only for the implications of what it does to if our president got down like that, what it says about us as a country. But I made the statement that I like Bill Clinton. So when I made that statement, and you see the grin on my brother's face right there, when I made that statement right there, my brother goes into
I asked the question, so you have no problem with the crime bill that the Clintons were responsible for, and everyone is familiar with the 92 crime bill, it was 92, 93 crime bill, where it put a lot of us, a lot of black fathers in jail for minor crimes that a lot of other groups, got away with. So, uh,
and to that, and don't get me wrong, you would be a bigger expert than I would as far as maybe the details on that. But I ain't gonna say maybe, because apparently you are. Now I'm not gonna play dumb to it. I do remember hearing something about it. But I said that's what those couple of years that you got me on does come into play. You said like 92. I was like what 13. So I mean, it really wasn't didn't really, but I mean, I heard about it later on. But what I would say to this is, I mean, shit, every administration has locked us up. I mean, it's just that this is the one that I think, because I mean, if you go, yeah, I mean, what? I mean, it's never been an administration that really, that we felt like that we have got a fair shake. I read something the other day saying the federal prison population is down over the last X amount of years. And now you can argue whether that was old Joe trying to make up for being a part of this crime bill that my brothers
and Joe was a part of that too.
Yeah, yes, sir. We're not going to doubt that. But what I'm saying is I really think no different than any other administration. Shit. But go ahead. Yeah, I'm still, but like I said I like Bill Clinton. And then all of a sudden he went off. And you know,
I
to what
look. So what happened was is that I asked the question, so what about Bill Clinton? Well, the Clintons, because Hillary had a part two, you know what I'm saying? And I asked,
no official party office back then, but okay, but go ahead.
well, and I said, so you have no problem with Bill Clinton? And you went off the immediate cuff. Oh, it's people like
Yeah,
you.
oh yeah.
That's
So
why.
if you
That's
want
why Kamala lost. And then,
okay.
and it was like, hold up. I just asked a simple question: Is that you don't hold this man who got a off who played the saxophone and got an office up in Harlem? You don't hold him accountable for the crime bill, and it became I'm the reason why Kamala lost. Negating the fact that she dug her own.
I didn't say you. I said it was the people like you, Negroes like you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
What's wrong with questioning the question?
Because why? It's people like you who, and like I said, at the wrong time will pose those kind of questions. Because what I'm saying, listen what I'm saying. Because me and you have discussed this almost every election cycle, and it's like, you will start posing points against the blue guys, who are, for the most part, and I keep word for the most part, I got my air quotations up, that if you had to pick a lesser of the two evils, because that's what we're doing. We're picking a lesser of the two evils. They are more supposed to represent our interests than the red guys. They don't. Okay, cool.
They represent
air quotations. You know what that means? Air quotations. And I said, suppose. Yeah, I mean, these are words that I'm putting in there. Don't act like I'm crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, when it comes to our interests, we know there's people who say they might care about us and, throw us a crumb or two. And then we got people who we know don't give a fuck about us at all. Excuse the lingo. Try to be a family show sometimes. But, what I'm saying is, and then what happens is, so for the most part, we are in a two-party system. We know there's an independent party, but, for the most part, red or blue is what goes to the big house, so to speak. And the big house is maybe slight pun intended for who we got in there right now, the orange guy. So we got two options, red or blue, and then if you start posing the downfalls of the blue side, then what you do is you got the people that are on the fence who will say, all right, well, hey, he made up a couple good points about them, or bad points about them, so I'm gonna go mess with these cats over here. But what I'm saying is this: when you the red guys don't benefit you at all. Yeah, I know you're in a red state, but the red guys don't benefit you at all. And number one, you don't pose a better option. So when you start knocking down the blue guys, the representatives that we have, when you start knocking them down a notch and not proposing another option, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing but helping the other team? That wasn't a rhetorical question. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I know you was going off. I know you was there. You know what I'm saying? But I will pose this question. First off, I asked you a simple question about Bill Clinton.
You're gonna answer my question.
Not about Democrats.
You're gonna answer my question with a question. What was your simple question?
First of all, again, I said nothing about Dems and this and that, even though black people were Republicans and then switched to Democrats. It's like white people were Democrats, switched to Republicans.
Republican Party back
then. Can I talk? What? Come on, dog. I let you ramble for 5 straight minutes over nonsense. And now I can't get a word in.
But you started to throw out false information. Brian, go ahead.
I'm not false information.
No, I'm not gonna say false information. That was like kind of a awkward spin, because we know the Republican Party back then wasn't the same as it is now. It was basically vice versa. But go ahead.
Exactly. So hold up.
I apologize.
Hold up. So let's be clear. Let's be clear, people. Okay, for those that are uneducated and ignorant to what happened back in the 50s and the 60s. Okay, so you had the racist Democrats, okay, that became the now racist Republicans. Okay, that's what we have, and then now the Republicans are now the Democrats. That's all that happened. Okay, so let's get that straight from the jump. Second thing is, I asked a simple question about how a Democrat, Bill Clinton, how you just ignored how a Democrat that is supposed to be looking out for Black people, because that's why generations of Black people have been voting for Democrat, including our father that told me, son, that's what Black people do. We vote Democrat. Okay, Bob. I just asked the simple question, why Democratic president would write a crime bill that would unproportionately incarcerate Black and colored people. That's all I asked the question. And what I got was, we shouldn't go against Democrats, even though we vote Democrat every single 4 years and don't get a fucking thing from them.
Well, when you say that, no, obviously we don't. Not all of we, because they say some of us voted for the orange guy. So I mean,
well, what I'm saying is
I did.
that we vote Democrat, vote Democrat, vote Democrat, and Democrats don't do a damn thing for us. Not
Okay,
a
so
damn thing.
right, and what I'm saying
But
about this is,
but they do everything for Asians, Jews, whites, Hispanics. They do everything for everybody else. But when it comes to Black people who actually put them in office continuously, year after year after year, they don't do shit for us. But what do Black people do? Continue to put Dems in office who do
okay,
nothing for us.
so what is it? Okay, so now what I'm saying is this: I get what you're saying, but now propose a solution, an alternative.
Stop fucking voting Democrat. Stop voting fucking Republican. Be our own fucking party.
Okay,
How about that?
now I get that. So okay, listen, what I'm saying.
And then how about that? And then nobody fucking wins. Because they can't win without us.
Okay, cool. So now listen what I'm saying. Now let me get to the next point. I like the idea. Why don't you go ahead and get something together? I've been telling you that for years. There's a few people that think about stuff like that. Why don't y'all get together and actually put together a party? You understand what I'm saying?
Because you know why?
Why?
Because we've been so conditioned to not work with one another. You have people like Tariq Nasheed, fucking Roland Martin, fucking and all these other Black so-called, you know what I'm saying, people that want to speak for us, but they have the same objective, but all have different ideas of how to get there, and they're all fucking beefing. And you know why they're all fucking beefing? Because the white establishment has done such a great fucking job at fucking conditioning us. That's why. So now when two people who look like us who are brothers, actual fucking brothers, have so far of opinion from one another, it's nothing but conditioning, because one has been conditioned to think this way, the other one has totally fucking went far left and backed the establishment, who doesn't think that way. So now you have two people who look like one another, who actually in the same fucking family think totally fucking different. And it's because this is the way we have been conditioned. That's why.
I mean,
So, but and that's the reason why when I say, yo, you ain't got a problem with Bill Clinton, and you go, Oh, Bill Clinton's the best thing since fucking sliced bread.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So now you gonna keep it 100? Is that what I said?
For when you
No,
when
I'm not. Whoa,
you
wow, 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 wow,
immediately
wow, 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 wow. I'm asking you, is that what I
when
said?
you immediately start going off talking about his people like you, oh damn.
Yeah, so I mean, is that what I said? Bill Clinton, what's best thing since sliced bread? Is that what I said? Come on. Is that
That's
what I
not what you said, but
Okay, right.
hold
So
up, hold up.
fabrication. Okay.
The very fact that when I asked you the question, you begin to a tirade of you the type niggas that always want to bring up, negativities about Democrats and the truth about Democrats and everything.
Oh, that's not what I
It's
said.
like, what?
Hey, boy, another fabrication, Jack. Let me tell you something. What I said is that you bring up the negative points at the wrong time. That's
Now,
what I
what
said.
kind of fucking sense that make?
Oh, it makes sense.
It's either Clinton did this or he
No, no,
didn't
no, no,
do
no,
this.
no, no. We not knocking. We not
It's
knocking. I'm
either he
not
did it or
denying.
he didn't do it.
Not
Forget about at the
denying.
wrong time.
Not denying
You
what
know
you
what?
said happened.
It's for black people, it's never the right time to bring up injustice. It's never the right time.
Whoa,
You know
whoa,
what I'm
whoa!
saying? For
Didn't say
Jews,
that.
they can bring it up anytime they want to. For Hispanics, they can bring it up anytime they want to. For anybody else, they can bring it up anytime they want to. But for black people, oh no, they better not bring up no damn injustice. They're lucky we fucking brought them here and civilized them, and they better be fucking grateful, that they're even here. This is the type of
Dog,
shit
what
that
the
we
hell are you
get. And
talking
this is the
about?
type of shit we get from conditioning.
Dog, listen, people bring up our injustices every day. What the hell are you talking about? What
And
I
don't give
said
a damn about
was,
who
okay,
who brings it
who?
up and don't
Well,
give a
go
damn
ahead. Come
about it.
on, man. What the fuck? That shit's in the news every day. I mean, whether
Man, come
something gets
on,
done about it
please,
or not,
dog. Man,
doesn't
please.
it's a
If that
whole
was the
different
case,
story.
if that was first of all, everybody has civil rights and can deal with their injustices because of us. But then, how is it that they talk about our injustice, but we never get none?
My collar don't look all that tight, man.
Yeah, fix your collar. And you know what? That's because of the white man. Injustice.
Hey, look, I'm self-conscious about my collar. I'm gonna go ahead and get my joint up.
Like, come on, dog. It's like,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
said you.
Bill
Nobody said
Clinton,
you can't
Bill
bring.
Clinton,
Nobody
Bill
said
Clinton,
you can't bring those
he
things
put
up.
a
What I
he,
said
he played
was,
a trumpet.
is that you bring up the wrong issues at the wrong. When I say the
Why,
wrong
when
issues,
is it the right time to bring up black issues?
okay, hey, now when nobody's up for office, now start getting your momentum going. But don't knock the people that are at least gonna help us maybe a little bit. You understand what I'm
But it's
saying?
gonna help us. Who's helping us? Tell me one person who's helping us.
We know I'm speaking about
A cosplay Indian chick.
huh? What?
Who is helping us? Who's
I'm
trying to help
speaking,
us? Tell me.
I'm
I like
speaking
to
of the
know.
blue. I'm speaking of the blue folks in general who you like to knock down.
Okay, of the blue folks who's trying to help us. I want to know because it
Matter of
ain't
fact,
Bill and Hillary Clinton.
okay, hey, I can't go with you. I can't agree
It ain't
disagree with
Kamala
you. I mean,
Harris
excuse me. I can't argue with you there.
because
But
Kamala Harris was
okay,
putting us in
let me tell you something.
jail.
Let me tell you who is trying to
was
help us. Jasmine Crockett. There you go. Bing bam boom.
okay.
Okay. I'm glad you ain't jump out there and not try to knock that down. But I mean, listen, dog. I'm not saying that people are perfect. I'm just saying is that
We were
when
talking
you
about
are,
Bill Clinton and the crime bill, and
dog,
why you poo pooing
why
me
are you so stuck on Bill Clinton, dog? He's
because
not up
he's
for
the one who put us all in jail.
he's not up for office. I made a simple statement. Okay, so I said I like him. Obviously, you don't like him. What the fuck?
What I'm asking you is what you never answered till this point.
No, yes, you did. Yes, I
So
did.
you're going to ignore the '93 crime bill? Is that what you're telling me? You're ignoring the crime bill? You're ignoring that him, Joe Biden, another motherfucker you voted for, and Hillary, you're telling me that you don't give a damn about that they were the authors and orchestrators of the crime bill? Is that what you're telling me? Yes or no? Yes or no?
What I said was,
I want to get this on record.
Okay.
The coonery.
You want to get this on record?
Huh?
Let me speak, sir. I certainly care about the families and the people affected by the crime bill. But when it comes down to our elections, and hear out my answer, we have two choices. And
we don't have two choices.
Okay, cool. We have to pick if you plan to vote for a winning party.
That's the problem. We don't have to vote.
The problem is when I suggested that people like you get together, all of a sudden you start giving me excuses on why you can't get together.
No, so, I'm not saying that. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Is that when, okay, now true or not true? Is this not true? That Black people.
Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question when you say I was ducking you again? No, you just said that I didn't answer your question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you. Not overlooking the crime bill, the effects of the crime bill. But when it comes down to it, before I was rudely interrupted, that if you plan to vote for a winning party that might have your interests involved at heart.
They never do. Haven't.
Okay, cool. That's why I threw the word in there.
They never have in your fucking life. You're 45 or 46 years old.
Okay, cool. The point is that I have to vote for the lesser of two evils who I think might serve my interests the best.
Okay. And so let me ask you this. Okay. Yes. With that being said, now when I suggested,
and I still like for the most part, whatever you say, I still like Bill Clinton. Let's get that straight.
When I'm sure you do. Okay. The coonery is in full effect. Okay. So when I suggested, okay, and it wasn't my idea, but it makes perfect sense to me. When I suggest to not vote, period. Okay.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Okay, well, hold up. Listen. Because I'll give you two reasons, and maybe three. The first reason is because without us, nothing moves, nothing shakes. Okay, Democrats don't win. If the Republicans do win, they still need us. They still need us to move and shake in their plan. Okay, so nothing goes and moves without us. That's number one. Number two, okay, if Black people are not complicit in their own buffoonery and downfall, then again, and demand, just like Asians do, Jews do, white people do, and we demand that they do right by us and withhold our vote, they have no fucking choice. But with us continue to vote for them without giving us nothing, because hold up, let's be realistic. No other group is dumb enough to fucking do that. Other groups, it's a financial incentive, or they get some sort of bill passed, this passed, something. Black people, oh no, we just vote Democrats, sir. All I like is ridiculous. Whereas every other group, they fucking demand something for their vote, and they get it. Because why? Because You cannot win Democrat without a certain amount of groups votes. That's bottom line. You know what I'm saying? And year after year after year, who do they count on to swing the vote? Black people, and more importantly, Black women. And guess what?